Cooling your home in Albuquerque, New Mexico usually relies upon a central air conditioning system. There are two options. 70% of sales in 2023 included refrigerated air conditioning, and the other 30% were using evaporative or swamp cooling. We'll talk about the differences between the two, the pros and the cons, and just get into some brief descriptions of how they operate, so that if you're making a decision between the two, you know what you're getting into. Now, I want to keep this as brief as possible because I'm not an HVAC specialist. If you have questions, you should talk to one, and I'm happy to recommend some. Refrigerated air conditioning is what most of the country uses. If you think of the mini splits on a wall, or if you're in a hotel and there's one of those wall units, usually that's a refrigerated air conditioning system. I don't want to get into too much of how it operates, but it uses a little bit more electricity than evaporative cooling. It pulls humidity from the air, so some complaints I receive is that they need to use a humidifier in their room. But overall, this is the preferred option in Albuquerque because it is able to get to the temperature that you want. Again, it is a little bit more expensive, so if you don't have solar panels on your roof, you can expect your electricity bills to run from $50 in the winter up to $400 in the summer, depending on the size of your home. The average I found is around $150 to $250 in the most or the hottest months of the year. The maintenance is also lower for refrigerated air conditioning. There's just less to do besides changing out filters every 3 to 6 months. Now, evaporative cooling, found in about 30% of homes, uses water to cool the house. So if you want an increase in humidity in your home, you want to breathe a little bit easier, then swamp cooler or evaporative cooling is a better option. It's also more budget friendly, not only for installation, but for ongoing maintenance. Your electricity bills shouldn't increase much because it's a simple motor, and this duct system can be deteriorated over time. If you think of humid air running through an aluminum or metal duct system, there's just going to be more rusting going on over time. Also, an evaporative cooler has a little bit more ongoing maintenance. You're going to have more erosion inside the box, and it's essentially pooled water at the bottom running through all of these and all the components. Luckily, it's a real easy system to operate and maintain. It's easy to fix. Typically, installation for these units is about $800 for the unit and then $500 or so to install. Now, a master cool unit is going to be the preferred option. It's going to be larger, more robust. It's going to get that temperature down a little bit more. A complaint that most people have here in Albuquerque is that an evaporative cooler is able to get the temperature down in your home from the outside temperature between 10 and 20 degrees at the most. So if it's 100 degrees outside and you don't have a master cool option, you may have trouble getting that temperature below 75 degrees. Also, because it uses humidity, if we are in monsoon season or it's raining a lot, the humidity increases more than normal. It's going to have a tougher time working as well. A final negative or con of evaporative cooling is that you usually have to crack a window or a door throughout the house so that you can let the hot air escape and the cool air come in. And so that means if you're gone all day and you're letting the evaporative cooler run and you have a window cracked, there's just more opportunity for someone to break in. Again, if it's at night and you have a single story home, you're cracking windows and doors, it's just a little bit more dangerous, more of an opportunity for someone to break in. Now, the market says that there is about a $25,000 difference in desire for these homes with refrigerated air conditioning. So if typical installation cost for refrigerated air conditioning is $10,000 to $20,000, then you will get a return on that investment. The median for 2023 homes detached, meaning they're not townhomes or condos, over 1,500 square feet, was 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, around 2,000 square feet. With refrigerated air conditioning, $201 per foot, and a median sales price of $387,000. With evaporative cooling, $196 per foot and a median sales price of $362,000. Okay, that's refrigerated air conditioning and evaporative cooling. If you have any questions, give us a call, 505-604-7826. You can also email us at josh@traditionabq, and we'll see you on the next video. Take care.